Okay, we're done.
Oh god. And then I immediately knocked the guitar over. Please tell me you did.
That's nonsense. Yeah.
I am on adventure? I thought boss just take me on walk. Okay,
I hate every single moment of it.
I would strongly like not to be on it. I've prayed for an adventure for years, and now that I'm on one, it's nothing like I expected it to be. Did you see the monster? We were in a sewer. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It hit me in the face.
I feel like it's never going to end. We're going to be trapped in doing stuff for this guy forever.
What is dead? I eat dead? I do not have dead.
The same way I feel about every debt. I'm not paying that shit.
It's not something I've ever experienced. Having a debt over my head is not something I've ever experienced in my life before. It makes you really kind of wish you'd made better decisions and didn't end up like this. Maybe I shouldn't have fought like my parents warned me.
I don't like it at all. I don't like being in debt to anyone. So.
Oh, she's like my best friend, and I just wish she wouldn't turn into a horse all the time.
Oh, she's great. We're still learning, each other, but she's my little friend.
Idiot.
I am not stupid. I am very smart. Just look at what I did in last adventure. Jump in building window, get the right book, jump back out, ride girl home. Smart. Ilvaria, nice. Cheated races, but let me ride her, so I like.
He seems decent enough. Everyone else has convinced him that terrible thing that happened at the docks was my plan.
I don't trust him. I don't think he's going to let us out of this situation anytime soon. So.
In Sirion. Bossman, too? Number 2 bossman.
Yeah, sure.
He is nice. He give me rock. But what he does not know, Humanus actually very smart. I show you. They do not tell you this, but very well-known secret among people like me. The rocks in the park? Free.
He's a liar. So I'm afraid that we're going to be kind of enslaved with a debt over our head for the next maybe 10 to 15 years.
That seemed really easy for her to say.
Okay. What did she say?
Oh, no.
Let me answer that with another question. Shut up.
How's it going? I'm God. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the Dungeon Master, which, God, Dungeon Master, tomato, pretty much the same thing. Anyway, let's talk about the adventure so far. So we have Humanus and Escrow, who had a history before this campaign, and we have Arona and Ilvaria, who also had a bit of a history before this campaign. We started when these characters all got thrown in prison together. Now, they have since been freed by a shadowy organization known as the Crimson Talons, led by a tiefling named Ensirion, for a whopping 8,000 gold at that. They don't really have any hope of paying off this debt anytime soon, so Ensirion has drafted them into the cause, into his organization to begin to run errands for them. The first errand that he asked them to do was simply to take a package outside of the city. One very, very lucky roll allowed our group to succeed and make it outside of the city, wherein they found Ensirion waiting for them, and the package was fake. Turns out it was a test all along. After that, Ensirion led the group back through the sewers of the city, a hidden route that he and his crew use quite frequently to smuggle goods in and out of the port. And they ran into, there's no nice way to say this, a shit elemental. No, I'm serious. An elemental literally made of sewer water. So, shit elemental. The group had, well, a little bit of trouble with the elemental. There was some very confusing hiding. Eventually, Ilvaria managed to have the bright idea to transform into a horse, and the group sort of ran away, with Humanus leading the charge, inexplicably at that. Something about he thought he was in a race? Anyway, they arrived at a dead end. Ensirion found them and brought them back to the final, let's call it, stage of his plan, at least to now. He tasked the group with taking fake records, fake ledgers, and placing them inside of the Port Authority of Talonport. Now, he had seen the group fight. He had seen the group sneak. Potentially, this job required both of those, so he thought that maybe they would succeed. He was wrong. Through a series of disastrous decisions and misadventures, the group managed to get out by the skin of their teeth, but did they accomplish their objective? Well, not really. Not since Ensirion had to clean up after them, which he, let them know when they got back in a very loud fashion. Now the heat is on. The oligarchy knows that there are individuals wreaking havoc in Talonport, and Ensirion has to get them out of there some way. So, after a lengthy discussion with the group and really the necessity of having them outside of the oligarchy for a period of time, he's decided to send them on a relatively important mission in the Freeman Kingdom, where he has tasked them with making contact with the council that rules that kingdom and convincing them to supply reinforcements to the Crimson Talons. Now, he didn't tell the group why, given the fact that he's not really trusting of them after everything that's happened. But we'll see how this next stretch of the adventure goes.